So I thought it would be a cute video to carve my pumpkin and talk. It's like low-key hot out here. Hopefully this will work. Hope the volume will be okay too. So what I wanted to talk about is glitches in the Matrix. Now, I feel like, you know what? I might need a marker. I'll be right back. Okay, so what was I going to say? Oh, I feel like, so wait, let me see how this is going to sit. Everything's a little bit like wonky, but I'm just trying to, I'm not really good at getting these angles. I'm recording on my laptop too, so I had to set it up on something because I just don't trust my iPhone right now. I can't get the photos to back up, or the videos. Am I rambling? I feel like I'm rambling. Do you ever suddenly realize you're rambling, like you feel like the last minute of talking made no sense and wasn't relevant? So we got our little top going here. So I guess I'm going to put the face on this side since it's kind of like leaning. That'll be good. But yeah, so I was going to talk about glitches in the Matrix. You know, I've been watching some really interesting footage or content on YouTube lately, and I'm really interested in the Mandela effect, which I'll have to do a video on that too, but also glitches in the Matrix, which are kind of the same thing, right? I'll tell you what, I saw one about Britney Spears, and I'm just like, okay, some of them I wasn't too sure about, like I wasn't sure of my memory, like it wasn't something I really paid that much attention to, but the Britney Spears one with her microphone missing, like I used to be obsessed with Britney Spears, and her headset and microphone being gone on the Oops, I Did It Again video, like trips me out because I know she had one. I know it. I remember. But anyway, so yeah, glitches in the Matrix. There's a lot of footage, and I'm gonna cover like certain clips whenever I'm inside, and have actually like researched it and found the video. You know what I'm saying? Just to be able to compile it in a more organized way. It's gonna be easier to do when I'm not carving a pumpkin. So I'm just gonna talk about the glitches that I've seen while I'm carving the pumpkin. Well, I thought I brought my notepad out here that had my little glitches on it, but okay, so I'll tell you, I'll just have to tell you from memory. So the first glitch that I'm going to talk about is the time that I swear it was like, I felt like I was on the Truman Show, like the way that it was starting to rain. So I just remember I was standing outside and I was looking towards the street, and it was one of those days where it was sunny and partly cloudy, and the way that the rain started dripping was like maybe a 3 foot by 3 foot area in the sky. Like I just remember seeing it coming down, like in the rays of sunlight, and thinking to myself, like, that's not normal. Like I kind of just was like in disbelief, just watching, and it just eventually started raining all around it. But that was crazy. That was right before I moved away from home and moved here. And this is my little neighborhood, by the way, too. This is my cute little area. And I wanted to get my meditation tree in the background, too, because I've spent many a nights with my back up against that tree meditating. You know what? I don't know what it is about this weather whenever it starts to get a little bit cooler, but I just really feel like being outside and meditating at night whenever it's like cooler. The mosquitoes clear up. It's super nice. But yeah, that rain, I mean, I've never seen it rain like that before, and it could have been like natural. I've just never noticed it rain like that. Seems like, to me in the past, it seems like it just kind of starts little by little or comes on quickly all over the place, but it just looked like someone had like a shower faucet like on randomly in one part of the sky. And I was like, yeah, that's not normal. Definitely freaked me out. What else? Okay, so we had a hurricane in 2018, Hurricane Michael. I'm from Panama City, Florida, by the way. So yeah, it was like a high category hurricane. A lot of people got injured. A lot of things got destroyed, and for some reason, I feel like it was affecting the navigation system, like the satellite navigation system. Well, not only that, but the destruction caused natural landmarks to be destroyed. Like, we have a lot of oak trees in downtown and in my hometown, and you can basically tell where you're going by the trees. Well, probably about 99% of them were destroyed. So that was confusing when you're driving around. But when I swear, like a few times, whenever all the power was still out, I would be following navigation trying to get to someone or check on someone or get somewhere. I mean, it was just craziness. But I would feel like the road would flip, and all of a sudden, when I would figure out the way that I'm supposed to be going, I just felt like the road was flipping. You know what I mean? Like, it was so weird and confusing, and not to the point of, oh shit, I'm lost. No, it was like, it happened a lot of times, you guys. It felt like the road was flipping. Like, not physically felt like it, but when I finally figured out which way I needed to be going. So I don't know if the navigation was misguiding me, or if I was just lost, or if it was a natural landmark, or if it was a combination. Maybe I was just super stressed out. I don't know. Something. I also started to really astral travel a lot in this time when all the power was out. I'd actually just gone through a breakup, and yeah, I would feel myself go back into my body and wake myself up. I would be going to see what he was doing and come back to my body, and I would know who he was with and where he was at. It was crazy. But yeah, that breakup was not by my choice. It was his choice, and it really devastated me. It blindsided me and devastated me. But now that I am where I am, I'm glad that it happened. It was necessary in order for me to grow and evolve. But so yeah, that thing with the road, I mean, I knew something was not right. Like, something with the roads and maps and being lost. Like, I just felt like I was kind of like time warping to different neighborhoods. It was weird. Happened quite a bit, and it was noticeable. What else? Oh, I don't know if you can consider this something supernatural or a glitch in the matrix, but my one time, me and a different ex-boyfriend were sitting in the car in his truck talking at night, and we were at a house where a lot of people go. We were just sitting there talking, and this couple was moving from like a car to one of the houses, and the way the girl was walking, to me it looked like Ursula from The Little Mermaid, but to him it looked like the guy from Men in Black, the roach guy. And like we both saw it and we both were like, oh my God. So I don't know if that's paranormal or a glitch, but that was really something weird that she was walking in such an unnatural way. Like it was just so dark and scary. Like it was freaking weird. So weird. Oh my God. I hate it. Like the way she was moving was so evil and just fucking not natural for a human to walk like that. But yeah, so that happened. Hold on, let me go rinse my hands off. Got my notepad too. I actually just had a glitch in the Matrix the other day. While I was cleaning the church, my mom was in the sanctuary room vacuuming, and I went to the bathroom. Whenever I went to the bathroom, I was going to the women's bathroom, but the door was closed with the light on. And then I went and used the bathroom in the men's, and whenever I came out, the door was open and the light was off. And my mom was in the sanctuary room vacuuming. And there's no way that she could have done that in time. You know what I mean? Like wasn't in there for that long. No one else was in the building. So I don't know if that's a glitch or paranormal or what, but they kind of like lumped together, you know? See if I can put this face on here now. Should I make it a scary face? Or a happy face? I'm going to make it a happy face. Happy face. Oh my God, my artsy face is so... Look at the faces I'm making. Oh, and something that I experienced that's mystical last night. So I've been like taking my meditation more seriously, right? And I couldn't enter a trance as I was falling asleep, but while I was asleep during the night, my which I've been sleeping with the light on lately because I woke up to something standing over me upon waking recently, a woman who was angry. And so I've just been a little bit creeped out that it's coming back. You know what I mean? So I've been sleeping with the light on just because I want to be able to see my surroundings if I happen to wake up with like dark energy. Of course, I've cleansed it and cleared it, and I just feel a little bit safer right now having the light on. You know what I mean? I just feel a little bit better about it. But look how cute so far. Can you see it? This pen's a little messed up. The screen is so the glare on the screen, I can barely even see it. So I hope you can hear me. I might have to like really increase the volume while I'm editing, but just bear with me. Bear with me. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't going to talk about that, but I did want to mention that I've been sleeping with the light on. But for last night, I've been feeling there's like chakras in your temples and by your ears, and I've been getting a lot of that energy in those chakras. And last night I fell asleep with my hand on my face. I try to fall asleep like this with my fingers together so I can connect. Fingertips are connected with the third eye, and so I can connect with some intelligent light being, that can give me some good advice. Um, but eventually, I get tired of sitting like that and turn over or whatever. Anyways, I fell asleep with my hand on my face, and it was like my fingers were like moving around and like transmitting energy into my temple, which is it's not new. It's happened before, and it wasn't as powerful as the time before. The time before, it sounded like electronic gibberish. That's what it felt like. Electronic. It felt like electromagnetic energy. It sounded like gibberish, but it wasn't threatening. It was actually a very blissful, lovely feeling. But so yeah, I had a little bit of that last night, and I saw like a diagram of energy centers, and I heard Steven Skinner's voice talking about it. And what you're hearing and seeing doesn't necessarily have to be connected, because the energy will come in like clusters. So the information comes in clusters, and you have to unravel it and make sense of it. That's just where I'm at right now. But I'm really glad to be making some progress in my meditation. Also, today's going to be a full moon, so that should be interesting. Let's see. I want a space to be happy. How do I do that? I want it to be like a goofy ass smile. I got a fucking headache. I've been having headaches for like a week now. Oh, all of a sudden you want to work now, Marker? Okay. I ain't mad. Okay. This knife is dull. Let me go get a different knife. This is harder than I remember. Maybe it's because I don't have the right tools. So maybe it's not going to be as detailed as I had planned. It's too hard. Yeah. I took my plate for my seeds in. So yeah, glitches in the matrix. Like things don't add up. Like clearly things don't add up. They either don't match up with like physical laws, or they make no sense and you can't explain it. What you just saw, was not supposed to be able to happen, but you can't explain it. Interesting. I don't know what it means, but it's interesting. Um, Focus. Focus. Shit, I just ripped his tooth out. Maybe I could fix that with the toothpick. Oh well. Look how cute he is. I think I'm done. This is the finished result. Put his little hat on. And that's about it. So I'll be talking either before this video or after about glitches that I've seen that I want to cover because they're really cool and interesting. So I can see. Okay, so I just wanted to show a few interesting glitches and do a little commentary on them. So the first one I have for you. Okay, so I'm not sure if these are just like tricks of editing because I don't know where these came from and I don't know if anyone's, just done some tricky editing for entertainment. I don't know, but I'm just gonna pose these theories and let you figure out for yourself if it's a glitch or what it is. So the first one that I have for you is a car accident, and it looks like the car runs into an invisible wall. Now I don't know if it hit something that's out of view or, like I said, if it's editing or what. But let's go ahead and have a look. Okay, so I was thinking it could have hit something like out of view of the camera, but watching it again, like it clearly like doesn't start to spin from hitting something until after it's comes out of the blind spot. You know what I'm saying? Like the car doesn't even like have impact until you can see it fully. So I don't understand where's the source of this barrier or what, but that's crazy. Oh my god. Okay, so this next one's pretty interesting. Trying to like weed out between the ones that are just not believable or like there's a really popular one of like a helicopter propeller that looks like it's not moving, but it's actually the shutter speed matching the helicopter speed, so it appears that the helicopter propeller's not moving. Anyway, I feel like that's a waste of time for what it is I'm trying to talk about. Um, but yeah, so the next one is a police chase, and I like the fact that it's like an old video because it seems to me like that would be kind of hard to the picture quality to do special effects with that type of picture quality. I'm not really sure how that works, but it just looks like it hasn't been messed with. But it appears that there's a high speed chase going on. Interesting how we have like a high speed chase car thing going on. I've seen a couple other glitches with car accidents and chases, but this one is a high speed car chase of a dash cam of a police officer, and the car veers off the road and appears to just glide right through without damaging a fence. And the cop has to stop, and the car is past the fence and keeps going and off into the distance, and the fence has no damage to it. So This one's pretty crazy. You see what I mean? Like, I feel like, I don't know if CGI could be, like, I feel like CGI is too advanced to be able to be done on this old of, you know, footage. You know what I mean? Looks pretty real to me. I don't know. Okay, now looking at this one, I feel like this could be like animated. Doesn't really look that real to me. Could be real, could be animated. I'm on the fence on this one. Okay, now this next one, like I typically would have been like, oh, it's a water hose or it's a fire hydrant that's leaking. You know, I would have like said anything to explain away this glitch, but this is actually I found this glitch after I recorded the video talking about the rain cloud glitch that I saw in person myself. And it's like there's another one too. I'm gonna try and find it, the nighttime one, but this one's during broad day, and this is like what I saw. It's crazy. So I'm not the only one that saw it. I want to be a proper skeptic too. You know what I'm saying? Like if it can be explained, it can be explained. And I don't know where that water was coming from, but why else would someone take their camera out and start recording it? You know what I'm saying? Unless they were like, okay, this isn't making sense. I need to catch this. Because that's what I saw. It was raining in one spot, and I was like, for real? Like, WTF? It's crazy. Wait, what? What? I think I'm gonna be a deer for Halloween. Look at this. Or perhaps it was a Patronus charm. It was Harry Potter's Patronus. Okay, now this next one is showing like a car like materialize out of nowhere basically, but it's coming from a blind spot. So I don't know if it's like a camera trick or if it's CGI or what, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm sold on this one. Pretty cool looking though, but tell me what you think down below. Now, this next one I really want to believe is true because I like the idea of angels being real or something out there that is looking out for us. So I really like this one, but I don't know. It could be CGI. I'm not completely sold, but I like the idea, you know? I love hearing those angel stories, and I've had plenty of things happen to me that I can't explain how or why I was okay. So just seeing, even if this was CGI, you know those stories. Some of those stories have some truth to them. You know what I mean? I love that stuff. And like I said, some of these things can be lumped in with supernatural, or glitches can be supernatural experiences. It's just stuff that doesn't make sense. You can't explain it. And I have had personal experiences with archangels, to be exact. If you want to hear more information on my experience and how I invoked it, then check out my LBRP videos. Also, LBRP is a technology that works whether you believe it or not. So, if you do this ceremony, you will have, experience the energy of the archangels. So, it's incredible. Definitely, if it's your cup of tea, I would advise checking it out. And so we do have technology that's able to produce such realistic results. I'm going to go ahead and play a clip from Tupac. They played at the Coachella concert in 2012. They played a he played like a set as a hologram. See y'all, and that just goes to show, like, right about here at this angle too looks really realistic to me. Maybe not so much at other angles, but hold on. Right there, he looks pretty real. But that just goes to show, like, this was in 2012. Like, our technology is crazy. Where was I during this? Was I living under a rock or something? So yeah, I really like the Pope glitch because it just kind of like feeds into that like simulation theory and the reptilian theory. It's just like especially cool seeing a glitch with someone like in the hierarchy of, you know, some religious organization that has so much power in the world. It's like, I don't know. I feel like honestly, personally, my opinion, like obsessing over conspiracy theories is like the beginning of your spiritual evolution and journey because you're beginning to question what you've been told and you're beginning to like really, you know, like break through the barriers of social conditioning and yeah, questioning reality and like starting to get a better understanding of what it means for you. But with all that having been said, even though I love me some YouTube rabbit holes, it's conspiracy theories, there probably is a lot of truth to them, but they only serve you to a certain degree, beyond entertainment. Like, don't obsess over it and lose sleep over it and let it give you anxiety or, affect your quality of life. It's just like, whether or not it's true, does it serve me? You know what I mean? I personally, I don't watch the news. Um, I'm good on that. I feel like if there's anything important enough that's directly affecting me, I'll hear through the grapevine, but I really just, I don't need to have all that bad news blasted at me. So this is like, it's just entertaining. You know what I mean? Even though a lot of it's probably true, truth is stranger than fiction. It's important not to obsess or let it give you any type of negative emotions. I've come too far editing to do put my intro in because I just recorded an intro. So yeah, just gonna be an outro. But don't you know I love you to death? You're the most beautiful thing God ever created. Long live the infinite creator.